The winter storm that brought several inches of snow to North Texas has caused a power emergency. This tops our news making national headlines this morning. The power emergency has forced Oncor, the electricity provider, to cut power to millions of homes to keep the power grid from being overloaded. This forced millions of Texans to figure out how to stay warm as temperatures plunged into the single digits. Some residents stepped outside their homes into the sunshine and lit small fires. Others jumped into their cars to keep the heat going and to keep their phones charged. The power company says the blackouts will likely continue until later today. Some 500,000 have had their power restored, but that's little consolation to the millions who are still without power. Authorities are asking residents who have power to conserve it as much as possible so that they can bring power back to everyone sooner.
A business owner in Louisiana captured the moments an electrical shortage lit up the sky. Chris Fitzsimmons shot this video as the white light of the current runs along a power line and then sparks a fire in a tree. City officials in Jefferson Parish say the shortage was a result of a damaged transformer in the area. Fitzsimmons recorded the video while standing outside his plumbing business, and he says the event knocked out power to the building.
Pretty stunning video. As the number of new COVID-19 cases starts to decline across the country, the vaccination effort is steamrolling ahead. So far, nearly 53 million people have received at least their first dose of the vaccine. And according to the CDC, more than 14 million are fully vaccinated. The dip in new coronavirus cases has been fairly sharp, falling from 247,000 to 88,000 over the last 30 days, CDC tracking shows.
President Biden is back in Washington for the moment. He's hitting the road this week, focusing on the pandemic, the economy, and immigration. NBC's Tracy Potts has the challenges ahead as he tries to get Republicans and Democrats on the same page.
President Biden heads to Milwaukee today, his first official trip out of Washington since taking office. He'll answer questions at a town hall, sure to focus on the COVID pandemic.
I know we'll get through this. I know better days are ahead. And if we do it together, as one people, one nation, one America, we will not fail.
But even with new cases and death rates improving, there are serious challenges. New variants of the virus have popped up in 41 states. Governors, Democrat and Republican, are raising concerns about the vaccine rollout. The White House responding last night that they're working to improve data and reporting. Then there's the COVID relief bill.
We're going to have to talk to each other. Compromise is not a dirty word.
Democrats are writing up their plan for a vote next week, hoping to get some Republican lawmakers to support it.
It has support of Republican mayors, Republican governors, but more importantly, it has support of 50% of Republicans in this country, 46% of Trump voters in this country.
Next up, immigration. Democrats announced last night they'll introduce a bill later this week that creates a path to citizenship for 11 million undocumented immigrants, make it easier to apply for asylum before reaching the border, and expand benefits for dreamers. Tracy Potts, NBC News.